This program is brought to you in living color on NBC. The opening and some audio portions were pre-recorded.
This is the Music Center in Los Angeles, California, where these crowds have been gathering since dawn today, and where the excitement has been building up to this climactic moment, the arrival of Hollywood's most glamorous stars for tonight's ceremony.
Hi, and welcome to the first annual Ruby Awards. Now, these awards, as I told you before, are based on butthurt, and I value and observe butthurtness in all sorts of different levels. This first category is butthurtness on a live level at an RCW live event. Somebody said something mean and somebody got sad. And here are your nominees. The first nominee, John Boy from the Sabotage Squad for being offended at the last show in Litchfield. Your second nominee, the Rebel Assassin, Cage Cross, for being offended a few weeks back, actually about a few months back, at a show in Litchfield. And then, of course, our third nominee, some old lady at the Quincy show who yelled at me after the show for some choice words I gave the fans there, which they deserved. But, unfortunately, there can be only one supreme butthurt winner, and that is going to be, drumroll, Cage Cross, the Rebel Assassin. Accepting the award for Cage Cross will be the Canadian champ, Brady Shadeux. Brady, why don't you go ahead and give us an acceptance speech? Ruby, why don't you stay right there, sit.
Well, you know what? I'm going to talk like an American assassin. You know, I just want to thank my mama, my sister, my brother, and the rest of my family. Yeehaw, yippee-ki-yay, baby. Yeah.
Oh my God, I thought there were two of them. Like, does Cage Cross have a twin I don't know about? It's like, it was uncanny. That was nuts. Well, why don't we move on to the next in our awards show? Ruby, why don't you, hey, Ruby, I know, see, she's old. She can't handle it, but the excitement of this awards ceremony. But since we named it after you, could you please just settle down? Why don't you sit? Can you sit down, good girl? There you go. Now you stay right there. See how good she listens? She's trained almost as good, was that? She's trained almost as good as John Boy. That's what I was going to say. Smells better though. That's going to bring us to our second Butthurt Award. You know, age affects us all. Every single second of every day you get older and older. And nobody's older than some of these veterans at RCW. And they don't like it when you remind them of it one bit. This next category is most butthurt by age. And the nominees, Honky Tonk Kid, Frankie D, and Doc J. Lombardi. Matter of fact, if you added up the age of all three of those people, I think that's what, about 300 years old? I don't know. It's pretty old. There's pretty much a lot of dust and a lot of Matlock and warm milk between the three of them. So who's it going to be, though? Who's going to win? Can't we get a drum roll? And the award for most butthurt by their age, Frankie D. Grandpa. He's going to get the win. And accepting the award on behalf of Frankie D. Frankie couldn't be here. He had a gravesite to be at. And go ahead.
I broke my hip. I need my pills. I'm an old man. I'm an old fart. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Have a blessed night. Hallelujah.
Oh, that was a great job.
Hey, Burt Reynolds here. This is actually me, Burt Reynolds, in the year 2018. You know, I figured I'd come on Johnson Van Johnson's show because it's really me, Burt Reynolds, and I love Johnson Van Johnson. There's no way we'd try to pull a fast one on you. This is absolutely and 100% the real article, Burt Reynolds. And he's my best friend, Johnson Van Johnson, RCW forever. Let's get back to the program.
So I'm having a great time hosting this award show. I'm sure you guys are anxious. We only have one more award left to hand out, and it is our most prestigious award yet. Most prestigious. Everybody who gets butthurt would want to have this award. Ironically, not really. They wouldn't probably want it actually. They'd probably be offended and butthurt. That's what makes them a category for the Butthurt Awards. But I digress. Your third category in butthurtness is the internet. We get on the internet. We use it every day. We read the words and then we get in our feelings and get sad because people are talking mean against us. And some of us get more sad than others. And those some of us are our next nominees. First nominee for getting offended on the internet was this Polly Washbum. Polly Washbum for being offended during our first promo, I believe it was, Brady. And our second nominee for being offended on the internet is Pretty Girl Vance. Or was it Pretty Girl Nance? I can't remember. But she got offended, and that's our next nominee. Hopefully she'll take an award home, huh? And our third and final nominee for most offended on the internet, the Butthurt Award, the Ruby Award nominee is none other than former champ Wicked. I can't wait to see who wins this one. Drum roll, please. RCW's most prestigious Ruby Award goes to Wicked! Most butthurt on the internet. We knew you could do it, Wicked. Accepting this award on behalf of Wicked, Brady Shadeux.
I'm gonna shave my head. I'm gonna look like Bane. I suck in the rain.
Oh, you guys slay me. Well, that about does it for this year's Ruby Awards. I hope you had as much fun as I did. We'll see you at the next show in Quincy, March 16th. Be there.